Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half of TCA versus John Paul II. Once again, if you haven't been with us or didn't listen, I encourage you to go back and listen to the first half. It was an exciting first half. Very exciting first half. TCA score report real fast. TCA has 31, John Paul II with 21. John Shaw with 8 points, Hudson Newhoff with 6, Brady Freeman with 9, Brett Kaufman with 6, and Luke Glover with 2. Story of the first half, if I could give one, 3-pointers and excellent shooting from TCA. Knocking down 3-pointers right and left. I think they only missed 3 total out of at least 8 or 9. So excellent shooting for TCA. Start of the second half, Brady Freeman with the ball, looking around, cross-court pass to Luke Glover. Glover looking around, gives it to John Shaw. John Shaw looking outside. Cross-court pass to Kaufman. Kaufman looks to Newhoff. And out to John Shaw. John Shaw looking around. Cross-court pass to Kaufman again. Good pass to Newhoff down in the paint. Newhoff to Freeman. Freeman for 3. Good! Continue the barrage of threes. Brady Freeman 4 for 5 tonight from the three-point range. That gives him 12 points on the night. Bring the score 34 TCA, 21 JPII. For JPII, Schill, number 22, doing it all for them so far. Although he has 3 fouls, so he needs to be careful. Has 11 points so far on the night. Garchi, number 5, with 5, and Kendall with 5 as well. Kendall, speaking of which, takes a 3, short, no good. Rebounded by Brady Freeman. He'll bring it up for TCA. Looking for more. Gives it to John Shaw. He'll bring it out to Glover. Glover inside to Newhoff in the paint. Newhoff to Freeman. Thinks about a 3, doesn't take it. Cross-court pass to Kaufman. Inside to Newhoff. No foul off the hard hit from Shale. Plays it in and gets fouled. 2 coming down at the line. Excellent play right there. Good passing from Newhoff and Kaufman inside to find John Shaw. He'll take his shot coming up. Score 36, TCA 21, John Paul II. John Shaw with a free throw once JP2 figures out what they're doing at the line. John Shaw's free throw. In and out, no good. He'll keep the 2 points, though. That brings his total to 10 on the night. Excuse me. Good defense from him on the other side, however. Kendall with the ball for JP2. Bring it up, looking around. He'll give it to Messner out. Messner looking around. Cross-court pass to number 5, Garchi. Garchi back to Kendall in the corner. Kendall puts up another 3. That one's hard off the last. No good. Schill brings it inside. Puts up a hard layup. No good. Rebounded by Freeman again for JP2. He'll put it up and in. Plenty of offensive rebounds for JP2. Finally, they get one to rattle home and a foul. That'll bring the score JP2 23, TCA 36, and Freeman will have a free throw at the line. His free throw is good. Gives him 3 points on the night. His first 3 points of the night. Subs for TCA. Luke Glover comes out. Will Compton in now. Freeman will throw it in for TCA. Score 36. TCA. John Paul 24. Freeman looking around. Gives it to Kaufman. Kaufman trapped. Gives it to Newhoff. Oh, I have numbers 3 on 2 for TCA. John Shaw takes it in. Goes. Oh, and a charge is called. John Shaw. Number 15, Messner, took it for John Paul. It'll be a turnover. John Paul will take over. Coach Feemster not happy with the call. Subs, don't know if I said it. Will Compton came in for TCA. Luke Glover took a seat. Kendall will bring it up for JP2. Once again, score 36. TCA, John Paul 24. 5:30 to play. 3-pointer from Kendall. Off, no good. Rebounded by JP2. Man, getting these offensive rebounds. TCA needing to get some rebounds. They're much taller than JP2. But JP2 somehow coming away. Kendall mishandles the ball. He's still looking around. He'll give a cross-court pass to Messner. Messner looking around. Another cross-court pass. 3-pointer from the big man. No good. Rebounded finally by John Shaw. He'll bring it up and take it down. Pass to Brett Kaufman. Inside to Newhoff. Newhoff not guarded by anyone. He'll drive inside, looking around. Outside to Kaufman. Kaufman for three. Oh, off, no good. Rebounded by Freeman. John Shaw trying to play good defense. Can't get it. JP2 bringing it up. Kendall thinks about a three, doesn't take it. Drives inside, gets trapped, has to give it out to Garrity. Garrity looking around. Out to Messner. Messner. Kendall for wide open three. Three-pointer from Kendall's good. Gives his total 8, bringing the score TCA 36, JP2 27. Freeman brings it up for TCA. Inside three-pointer from Brett Kaufman, wide open, long, no good. Bad miss from Brett Kaufman right there. Messner, cross-court pass to Garrity. Garrity drives inside. Gives it to Messner. Messner for three, no good. Rebounded by Freeman. Offensive rebounds are killing him. TCA. And number 22, Schill will lay it in again. Gives him 13 on the night. TCA size advantage is heavily in their favor, yet they can't get an offensive rebound. John Shaw working around. Gives it to Newhoff. Newhoff just drive inside. Finally does. No good. And a foul's called. Foul is on TCA. Two TCA players ended up on the floor, and somehow the foul was called on TCA. Don't know who it is on. Strange call there, and JP2 will continue to ride the momentum on a 5-0 run at the moment. Kendall with the ball, looking around. Good defense from Brady Freeman. Kendall will give it to Schill. JP2, I'll give you a fact real quick. JP2 has all their players on the outside of the three-point mark. Three-pointer from Kendall, long, no good. Rebounded by Newhoff. Good rebound. Newhoff bringing it up. Gives it to John Shaw. They'll set it up, trying to figure out where to go. Gives it to Kaufman. Kaufman to Compton. Compton to Freeman. Thinks about a three, doesn't take it. Cross-court pass to John Shaw. Inside to Newhoff. Newhoff. Floater is good. And a timeout from TCA. That gives Newhoff his first points of the second half. His total of 8 on the night. Score TCA 38. John Paul 29. Full timeout taken by TCA. And they will settle things down and work on defense. We'll take a little break here. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Alright, welcome back after that timeout. It'll be John Paul, the second's ball, bringing it in. TCA, that was their first time out of the game. They will have 3. Score with 3 minutes left to play in the third quarter. TCA 38, John Paul 29. Foul deficit 3-1 in favor of John Paul II. Kendall with the ball, gives it to Schill, out in the corner, gets trapped by TCA. Schill drives inside, gives it to Kendall. Kendall puts up a 3. Kendall's long, rebounded by TCA. Will Compton with the rebound. John Shaw walking up the floor. John Shaw give it to Compton. Compton back to Shaw. Looking around. In this third quarter, TCA is going to my right. John Paul to my left. John Shaw working around, gives it to Freeman. Freeman back to Shaw, looking around, trying to set things up. We'll give it to Freeman. Freeman looking around, gives it to Compton out in the free throw line. Poked away by Schill. Still retained by TCA. Dangerous pass by John Shaw. Retain Kaufman out in the corner. Kaufman drives inside, puts up a wild shot, bounces off, no good. Rebounded by JP2, number 5. Garrity with the rebound. Schill drives inside, all the way in. Oh, bad layup. No good. Rebounded by Newhoff. Newhoff takes it all the way inside, back out to Compton. Compton to Freeman. Freeman, open three. Continue it in for Brady Freeman. 15 on the night. No, actually, that was correct. Yes, 15 on the night for him. Make that 5 of 6 from 3 now for Brady Freeman. Bring the score 41-29 TCA now. Kendall tries to repeat with the 3. No good. Short. Rebounded by TCA. Freeman bring it up the floor. Freeman with the hot hand. Gives it to Kaufman. He'll go up and set over in his corner. Have Freeman open in the corner again. Doesn't give it to him. Gives it to Newhoff. Newhoff to Compton. Compton inside to John Shaw. Hard shot. No good. And a foul on Newhoff. Apparently Newhoff pushed. Foul on Newhoff. Subs for TCA. Brett Kaufman will come out. Gavin Thornton, birthday boy once again, coming back in. John Paul will take the ball up once again. Minute to play in the third quarter. TCA 41, JP2 29. Oh, and stolen by Gavin Thornton. Gives to Freeman. Freeman taking it in. And Brady Freeman with 17 on the night now. 43-29 TCA lead. He'll have a shot at the line now to make it a 3-point play. Gavin Thornton gets the credit on that part with the assist and the steal to create that fast break opportunity. Freeman's 3-point play. Oh, rims in and out. Rebounded by Newhoff. Newhoff puts it right. Freeman's Newhoff's to 10. 4 in the second half. Freeman with 8 in the second half. 45-29 the score now. TCA lead. Schill for JP2 with the ball. Gives it to Schill. Retained it, actually. Gives it to number 5, Garrity for 3. Hits the pole that holds the hoop up, and there'll be no good. A turnover. Number 13, Kendall, and number 5, Garrity check out for JP2. 23, Lopez, and number 3, Dalton check in for JP2. 45-29, 28 seconds to play in the third quarter. Freeman with the ball, looking around. Freeman gives it into John Shaw. John Shaw gives it to Newhoff. Break the press, gives it to Thornton. Thornton to Freeman. Wants to hold it for one shot. Had a 3 there. Doesn't take it. Unselfish right there. Good play. Freeman with the ball. 16 to play. 14. 12 to shoot. John Shaw drives in, looking around. Gives it to Newhoff. Newhoff can kick it out. Finally does to Freeman for 3 again. Oh! Freeman feeling all sorts of it tonight. Oh my goodness. Another 3-pointer for him. That brings his total to 20 on the night. Brady Freeman, ridiculous. He is now 7 for 8 from 3-pointers tonight. Also has a layup and an and-one opportunity for him. 20 points for Freeman on the night. That's the end of the third quarter. Your score at the end of the third, 49 TCA, JP2 29. TCA feeling it from all sorts of the court tonight. Brady Freeman with 20, Hudson Newhoff with 10, John Shaw with 10 as well. Brett Kaufman has 6, 2 3-pointers to his name, and Luke Glover with a floater for 2. TCA working everything tonight. Good passing. Hard thing to believe here tonight is that they've had several turnovers. Who knows what the score could be at without those turnovers. But anyways, still, end of the third quarter score is 48 for TCA, 29 for JP2. TCA building on their huge lead at the moment. People on the floor for TCA at the start of the fourth: Will Compton, Brady Freeman, Luke Glover, John Shaw, and Gavin Thornton. It'll be JP2 throwing it in to start the fourth quarter. 8 minutes of basketball left to play in this fourth. Schill, and a foul is called. The foul will be on JP2, number 13, Kendall. Foul on him. It'll Brady Freeman throw it in for TCA. Freeman will give it in to Thornton. Thornton gets trapped immediately. Back to Freeman. Freeman looking around. Good pass. Breaking the press. Give it to Thornton. Thornton wants to get in on the 3 action. Long. No good. Rebounded by TCA. Good rebound from Newhoff. To Freeman. Freeman gives it to Thornton. Inside to Glover. Glover thinks about it. No. Doesn't take it. Gives it to Freeman. Freeman. Outside. Guarded by Schill. John Shaw. Wide open 3. Doesn't take it. Drives all the way inside. Lays it in. Good play by John Shaw. Fakes the 3. Drives all the way in and lays it in. That gives him 12 points on the night. Score now 50-29 TCA. Kendall with the ball. Gives it to Garrity. Garrity looking around. To Messner on the other side of the court to Kendall. Kendall decides not to take a 3. Gives it to Schill. Schill outside to Kendall. Kendall to Messner. Messner looking around. Inside to Schill. Schill drives in. Lays it up and in. Schill. 15 points for Schill on the night for JP2. Glover will bring it up the floor. Take it all the way in to Compton. Compton lays it in. Good play from Glover to Compton. Glover took it all the way in, laid it into Compton. Compton therefore laid it up and in. Score 52-31 now. TCA lead. Cody Henson and Brett Kaufman come in at the next stoppage of play. Ooh, good defense from John Shaw to poke that one out of bounds. And people come in. Newhoff back in. Henson in and Brett Kaufman in. Freeman will take a seat. Compton will take a seat and John Shaw will take a seat. It'll be JP2 working it around, trying to get something going. Lopez all the way out to number 15, Messner. Messner to Freeman. Freeman looking around. Schill put up a 2. Long, no good. Rebounded by Newhoff. Newhoff will take it up for TCA. Looking around. Still looking around. Gives it to Glover. Glover to Henson. Cody Henson to Rick Kaufman. Kaufman thinks about a 3. Doesn't take it. Gives it to Glover. Glover to Thornton. Thornton looking around. Trying to get some birthday points. Gives it to Henson. Henson to Glover. Glover thinks about a 3. Drives inside. Past the Newhoff. Newhoff to Thornton. To Kaufman. Thinks about a 3. Doesn't take it. Back to Thornton. Wide open 3 for Thornton. No good. Rebounded by Freeman. Garrity looking around for JP2. Garrity will give it to... Oh, bad pass from number 23, Lopez. Cody Henson with the steal. Good steal for him. He'll give it to Newhoff. Newhoff to Brett Kaufman for 3 in the corner. Long, no good. Kaufman 2 for 6 from 3 tonight. 6 points to his name. It'll be a turnover, and JP2 will retain the ball. Number 23, Lopez will come out. Kendall will come in. 5 minutes, 18 to play. TCA 52, JP2 31. Schill looking around. Trying to find someone open. Gives it to Kendall. Kendall looks around. Garrity pulls up. Shoots a 3, no good. Rebounded by Glover, excuse me. Henson with a wild pass. Cross court stolen by number 15, Messner. Gives it to Schill. Schill, 3 ball, good. Schill for 3, that brings his total to 18 on the night. 18 for Schill. And that brings the score to TCA 52, JP2 34, and a full timeout is taken by JP2 to try and calm the TCI offense. We'll take another break, stay right there, and come back in about 45 seconds. Alright, and welcome back once more. Once again, your score update real fast. 4 minutes and 45 to play in the fourth quarter. TCA 52, JPII 34. Henson with the ball. Cross-court pass to Kaufman. Sorry, just got started really quick. And Hudson Newhoff with a nice lay-in from about the free throw line. Yes, he did lay it in. He floated it in. Brings his total to 12 on the night. Newhoff with 12. Freeman for JP2. Cross-court pass to Messner. Thinks about a three, doesn't take it. Gives it number 3, Dalton. Dalton thinks about a three, doesn't take it. To Freeman. Freeman into Schill in the paint. Dalton puts it on the floor, puts it up. Oh, Dalton lays it in. His first 2 points of the night. And TCA bringing up the floor. Give it to Thornton. Thornton, good pass to Cody Henson. Henson, nice cross-court pass. Nice find from Cody Henson to Brett Kaufman. Easy lay-in. Kaufman gets his his 2 points of the second half. Score 56-36 now. JP2 bringing it on the floor. Dalton working around. Gives it to Messner. Messner to Freeman. Freeman out on the perimeter. Looking around. That is a Freeman for JP2, not Brady Freeman. Oh, good trap down in the corner for TCA, and a foul is called. Was no foul at all, but apparently there was, so oh well. The foul was on number 40, Cody Henson. Subs for TCA, John Shaw now coming in the game, and R.C. Yeary now making his appearance in the game. Brett Kaufman and Luke Glover will take a seat for TCA. Schill with an alley-oop from number 5, Gerchi. Gives him his 20th point of the night for Schill. TCA trying to break the press, and a bad pass from Newhoff doesn't allow it. Cross-court pass to Schill. Schill wide open for three. Schill's good. Make that 23 for Schill. Score now 56-41. TCA breaking the press. Has 3-on-1 numbers. Newhoff takes it on number 15. No fouls called. Back in. Got his own. Got the rebound from Newhoff's miss layup. Puts it up and lays it in. Count the basket and a free throw for John Shaw. That'll bring the score to 58-41. 3 minutes to play. John Shaw's free throw. Good. Completes the 3-point play for TCA. That gives John Shaw on the night 15 points for him. 3 TCA players in double digits tonight, and one that's very close. John Shaw, Hudson Newhoff, and Brady Freeman, the man of the night so far, with 20 points on the night. Huge impact tonight. There was a timeout taken by TCA, by the way. That's why I'm talking so much. Huge points from those 3 men. Scores 59-41. TCA lead. Fourth quarter, about 3 minutes left to play. TCA called a timeout, probably to get more people in. JP2 trying to settle down, trying to get some points on the board however they can. Foul differential 5-4 with TCA with 5 fouls, JP2 with 4. So after the timeout, people on the floor will remain the same. Gavin Thornton, the birthday boy, John Shaw, Cody Henson, Hudson Newhoff, and R.C. Yeary. On the floor for JP2, number 3, Dalton. Number 5, Gerchi. Number 32, Freeman. 22, Schill, who's had a heck of a night. And number 15, Messner. Gerchi looking around, finds Messner. Messner thinks about a three, doesn't take it. Messner looking around, finds Freeman. Freeman to Gerchi down in the paint. Good defense from Newhoff. Messner for three. Messner, wow, finds a three. His first points of the night for Messner. 59-44 now the score, and a turnover for TCA. Cody Henson with the turnover. 2 minutes and 37 to play. 59-44 the score. 2:37. JP2 passing it around, trying to find open lanes. To Schill. Schill drives inside to number 3, Dalton. Dalton to Gerchi. Garrity to Messner. Messner. Back to Garrity. Garrity inside to Schill. Schill puts up a wild layup. Rolls out. No good. And rolled around on the floor. Fought over. Oh, and don't know if that was out of sympathy or what, but the ball was clearly touched by JP2, and it was a turnover apparently on TCA. And TCA subs Brett Kaufman, Brady Freeman, and Luke Glover all in the game for TCA now. Cody Henson, R.C. Erie, and Gavin Thornton will take a seat. Starters all in for TCA now. Three-pointer from Messner at the top. No good, and rebounded by Freeman. Oh. Freeman bodied into Hudson Newhoff. That'll be a charge. Good awareness from Newhoff to take it, and it will be a turnover. Freeman throwing the ball in for TCA. He'll give it to... Oh. Good defensive play by 22 Schill. Once again, scores 59-44. TCA lead. 2 minutes to play. Freeman gives it into Newhoff. Newhoff all the way inside. Floater, good. Newhoff continues his scoring streak with 14 now on the night. 22 Schill. Gives it to number 3 Dalton. Schill at the free throw line. Gives it to Dalton. Dalton for 3. In and out, no good. Minute 45 to play. Freeman brings it up for TCA. TCA not. Oh, wild pass from Freeman. Gives it to Glover inside to Newhoff. Newhoff trying to set it out, and we'll take it back out. He'll give it to Freeman. Freeman wants a 3. You can see it, but he doesn't take it. Freeman to Kaufman. Minute 20 to play. 61-44 now the score. Newhoff tries with Glover. Glover thinks about a 3, doesn't take it. To Freeman. Freeman, wide open 3. No one's with him. Doesn't take it. He'll give it to John Shaw. Shaw to Glover. Minute to play. TCA just passing, trying to waste time, and a foul's called. Foul on number 32, I believe, Freeman. That'd be correct. Foul on 32, Freeman. Score 61-44, TCA lead. Freeman looking around, finds Kaufman. Kaufman to Freeman, wide open, doesn't take a 3. Freeman still looking around, cross-court pass to Glover. Glover all the way cross-court to Kaufman. Kaufman, Glover, nice find from Freeman. Freeman to Glover for a layup, making the score 63-44, 50 seconds to play. That gives Luke Glover 4 points on the night. JP2, 40 seconds trying to score. Dalton with the ball. Nice find to Schill. Schill, nice move, and Schill will lay it in, adding on to his scoring. 32 to play. Freeman to Newhoff. They have to push it up the floor. Don't avoid a turnover. Oh, nice find to Kaufman. Kaufman's layup, no good. Rebound. And TCA's hit 65 on the night. 65-46 the score. Schill with the ball. Knocked out by Freeman. Schill with the ball. Takes it all the way by himself. Lays it up. No good. Rebounded by TCA. Brady Freeman with the rebound. And that'll do it. That'll do it. Final score here in Plano at JP2. TCA 65. JP2 46. TCA once again. A summary real quick. Feeling it from behind the arc. Especially the man Brady Freeman. 7 of 8 from 3-pointers tonight. 20 points for him with numerous assists and several rebounds. Player of the night, definitely for sure. Hudson Newhoff, also huge tonight. 14 points. And John Shaw, also huge. Top 3 MVPs of the night. John Shaw had 17 on the night. So Freeman leading scorer for TCA with 20, Newhoff with 14, and John Shaw with 17. Brett Kaufman also other scores for TCA. Brett Kaufman had 8, Luke Glover with 4, and Will Compton got a basket in there with 2. Huge game for TCA offensively. Buckets were flying everywhere, especially from 3. Got him to fall and got the W tonight. Once again, thank you for listening. One more comment I'll make real fast. Shill for JP2. Let me count it real fast, but he was pretty much the main scorer for JP2. Let me count it real fast. 25 points for Shill. Nathan, I believe it's Nathan Shill for JP2. 25 points for him on the night. But 25, one person isn't going to do it for him. Your final score here in Plano, once more, TCA 65, JP2 46. Thank you for listening. I'm David Ash. Thank you for listening to this call of TCA basketball. Once again, TCA is off Friday and will resume district play next week on Tuesday and Friday once again. Thank you for listening. I'm David Ash. Have a fantastic night, and thanks for listening.